a Christian attorney has been indicted on federal child pornography charges. She has been charged of taking a 14-year-old girl across the border to Canada, engaging in sexual acts with her, and also filming her having sex. Now, this attorney's name is Lisa Biron, and you must be wondering why we decided to talk about her on today's show. Well, she's part of something known as the Alliance Defending Freedom organization, and what they do is they push for religious liberty, the sanctity of life, and marriage and family. All right, so a nice family values lawyer, except for when she's taking 14-year-olds across the border to engage in sex acts with them and then videotape them.
It's so sad, and here's the thing, to me this would be a really interesting sociological study, because you see these people that are right-wing religious nut jobs, literally, and they go and they hide behind their religion and they wave their finger at everybody else, they judge everybody else, and is that because they feel she clearly is a deviant criminal? So I'm just curious, are they doing that to alleviate some of their own self-hatred and self-guilt?
Of course. I mean, yes. I mean, that's what you see over and over again. I mean, JR coined it perfectly as projection. And every time we do these stories, again, we say it's projection, projection, projection. You know,
where's the line now? Like, when do you get to that point as a religious fanatic where you're either just brainwashed, trying to overcompensate for something that's missing in your life, to an absolute projection where you are a deviant criminal yourself? It's interesting to me.
The border between the U.S. and Canada, I guess. You drag the girl on the other side. That's the line that you've crossed, I think.
Literally.
We obviously do these stories all the time. It's hardly a shock that somebody who's identified as a Christian in this country is doing this sort of thing. It is odd. I know
an extreme Christian.
Yeah, we have to accept that this is raw stories, so they're a little bit more on our side of things. But when crimes are committed, you're only usually identified by your religion if you're a Muslim. I don't often see Christian New Hampshire lawyer.
Right.
It's usually just, he's white, I don't know if he's from America, he's probably Christian.
Right.
But this makes me wish that like 2 or 3 years ago, TYT should have started a Christian hypocrisy wall of shame or something. And put each politician and put each megachurch leader up there.
We could start that now.
We know,
it would be full.
It would be full, but we've lost out on so many great ones. Like, we know that there's been many, but like, to remember names, it's difficult, but there are so many great politicians and great church leaders, and I wish we had them in one big collage.
The problem is there's so many within a given month that we can't have like a continuous tally of all of these hypocrites.